Time now for the morning rush. The 3 victims shot when a gunman allegedly opened fire inside a Benny Keith warehouse are still recovering this morning. UNM Hospital says after undergoing surgery, 1 is now listed as stable. The other 2 remain in critical condition, but the hospital says they are improving. There's no word on their identities at this time. And also this morning, officers will continue their investigation, but police say the attack appears to be spontaneous and it was by a disgruntled employee who may have been passed up for a promotion. Police say the suspect, Wade Melton, used a forklift to block one of the exit doors before opening fire. Police say one of the victims may have been his supervisor. Now, they also say that Melton later killed himself near Placitas. This is while he was on the phone with crisis negotiators. And investigators are also digging deeper into Melton's social media this morning as they continue to look for clues. Now, what's been learned so far on Facebook is that Melton describes himself as a, quote, killer working for natural-born killers and a dealer at the illegal drug trade. He also says that he worked at Hell's Army and, quote, killed a lot of people. Melton also has a Twitter where he often retweets articles about crime, mostly killings. And, of course, for the latest updates on this story, keep it right here on News 13 and check out our website. That's always on KRQE.com. Kristen.
As far as what's happening with the forecast today, we've got a whole lot of sunshine out there. Even cloud cover will be hard to find. Get ready for some warmer temperatures. You'll still likely want that light jacket as we're going to be in the 40s and 50s, but it is going to be a warmer day compared to what we had yesterday. David?
New at 6 this morning, we are expecting to learn more about details about a hearing and about mid-air engine failure on a Southwest Airlines flight that killed an Albuquerque woman. Jennifer Reardon was killed when debris from the engine broke a window during a mid-flight. And today, the NTSB is expected to question representatives from the engine maker and Boeing about the engine failure. Now, the hearing is set to specifically focus on the engine and its blade design. It is scheduled for 9 Eastern Time. Well, this morning, a Clovis judge is considering moving the sentencing for the teen who opened fire in a Clovis library to juvenile court. Nathaniel Jewett, when he opened fire in the Clovis Carver Public Library, and he's guilty of killing 2 librarians and injuring 4 others. Jewett, who is now 17, pleaded guilty to all 30 charges in adult court last month. Right now, sentencing is set for February 11th. That could change if the judge decides that Jewett is eligible for an amenability hearing. The judge hopes to have that decision in the next 30 days. Well, the Republican candidate who lost her bid for New Mexico's House District 2 seat is filing a lawsuit. The official final numbers show that Democrat Xochitl Torres Small won by about 3,500 votes, but Republican candidate Yvette Harrell filed a lawsuit last night in New Mexico State District Court. Now, she's asking a judge to impound the absentee ballots so that her campaign could inspect them. Court documents filed by Harrell's lawyers cited, quote, a chain of custody issues and other improprieties, but did not give any other details. Well, new this morning, the U.S. Energy Department says WIP is building 6 20-foot tall fans. This is to help with ventilation in the underground waste repository. Now, the change is reportedly prompted by leaked radiation from a drum that was sent from Lanel. Now, the leak forced the plant to close for 3 years. The ventilation system is set to be done by 2021. Well, the death toll in the massive wildfire in Northern California has now risen to 50. This morning, authorities continue to search the rubble for remains. Now, the blaze that ripped through the town of Paradise was the deadliest and most destructive fire on record in the state. This is now in Southern California. Now, firefighters reported progress against the Woolsey fire, but with some of the flare-ups in the area west of Los Angeles. Kristen?
Metro Threat Index today added 3. It's really just those cold temperatures we have this morning as we're currently sitting in the 20s and 30s across the valley. But this afternoon, no problems. We get back to the 50s, sunny skies and winds less than 10 miles per hour. David?
Albuquerque Mayor Tim Keller says the city is completely scrapping the deal on the ART buses. The city says they are not scrapping the whole ART project, just on the buses themselves. They are citing numerous technical problems like malfunctioning brakes, AC issues, and doors opening on their own. Now, the buses were from Chinese company BYD. Mayor Keller says they are sending them all back. Now, the ART lanes will not be open to traffic, but Keller says that police will not be citing anyone who drives in those lanes. Well, new technology is now making it easier for property owners in Bernalillo County to ask important questions about their homes. The assessor's office partnered with SmartLoop, a tech startup here in Albuquerque. They created a chatbot for the website. Officials say this will answer questions about things like saving programs. Officials say it comes after months of analyzing some of the most frequently asked questions. Kristen.
Time now for a check on that Wednesday morning commute. Right now, we look pretty good across the city. Everything moving at posted speeds on both I-40 and I-25. We take a look at the Big I. Looks good at the hour. I will keep eyes on this for you, though, throughout the morning.
Well, you can now use your Keurig for your next happy hour. The company is launching a product dubbed the DrinkWorks Home Bar. Like the coffee version, this machine features a water tank and pods that contain ingredients for an instant cocktail. There are 24 kinds of pods, including beer and a range of mixed drinks. The home bar has a price tag of $299, with each cocktail pod costing about $4. It should be rolling out probably by next year.
All right, today we are talking slightly warmer temperatures, back up to 50 degrees. The winds will stay less than 10 miles per hour out of the north-northwest. We do not expect anything in the way of rain or snow today, so we don't have to worry about that. Tomorrow, a little bit better as temperatures climb to near 56. It's going to be a typical fall day. That's the average for us, by the way, when it comes to those temperatures. We've got more sunshine on top of the winds. Again, not a problem for your Thursday. All right, let's now take you to the 5 facts. We start with number 5. City officials, including Mayor Tim Keller and APD Chief Mike Geyer, will gather today to talk about the distribution of 2,000 ready-to-eat Thanksgiving dinners that will be given to needy and homeless kids in APS schools. Now, this is the first time Feed Them Kids and New Mexico Praise have partnered with APS to distribute the food. According to Feed Them Kids, more than 3,700 kids in APS qualify as homeless.
At number 4 this morning, Republican candidate Yvette Harrell, who lost her bid for New Mexico's House District 2 seat, is now filing a lawsuit. Official final numbers show Democrat Xochitl Torres Small won by about 3,500 votes. Harrell is asking a judge to impound the absentee ballots so her campaign could inspect them. Now, court documents filed by Harrell's lawyers cite improprieties but did not give any other details.
And number 3, drive for the next 7 days here in Albuquerque. So the big focus will be on the temperatures. We warm today through Friday, slightly cooler Saturday. Cold front moves in Saturday into Sunday. That'll drop us back down to the lower 50s to finish the weekend.
At number 2, Albuquerque Mayor Tim Keller says the city is completely scrapping the deal on the ART buses. Now that means it could be another year and a half before the controversial project even takes off. The city is citing numerous technical problems with the buses. Now the buses were from Chinese company BYD. Mayor Keller says they are sending them all back. Now as for the drivers on Central, the ART lanes will not be open to traffic, but Mayor Keller says police will not be citing anyone who drives in those lanes. And at number 1, officers will continue their investigation into Monday night's workplace shooting, but police say the attack was spontaneous and by a disgruntled employee. Now that employee and suspect is Wade Melton, who police say opened fire inside the Benny Keith warehouse. APD says 30-year-old Melton arrived at the warehouse around 6:20 on Monday. They say he then used a forklift to block one of the exit doors before opening fire and shooting 3 co-workers in less than 2 minutes. And Melton was later found dead in Placitas. The 3 victims remain in the hospital this morning.